What is it that you keep forever when you give it away, that changes as it moves from place to place, and without which there is no future, no past, no reasoning or meaning? The answer is a story. We are storytelling animals. Indeed, many people believe storytelling is what makes humans unique. We use stories to share our knowledge and experience. We use stories to learn from our past and to imagine our future. Having been part of Oxford community for 3 years, I often wonder what story will be told in 2812 when the University of Oxford will double its current 800-year-old existence. I wonder what that story will say about this period of unparalleled difficulty for our planet and for the people it hosts. How will it capture our mood of foreboding that deep and complex forces are rapidly, dramatically reshaping the world as we know it? How will the story describe the new global landscape now surfacing and the national and global institutional arrangements now emerging to replace those that are proving to be inadequate to deal with the deepest problems we confront? Currently, we are living in a Humpty Dumpty world, where a good many of the king's horses and the king's men are scrambling to put Humpty back together again, while a growing movement of men and women with imagination, commitment, persistence, and strong ethical fiber, people such as those of you all seated in this room gathered at the Skoll World Forum, are working furiously to ensure that Humpty Dumpty's model is transformed and replaced with pathways that achieve economic and social justice and arrest the destruction of our planet. We are in an interesting new phase of new thinking and experimentation, and we must seize this hugely important opportunity. Like most of you here, I am an optimist. I cannot imagine that our story will not have a happy ending, even while at times a happy ending seems to be just a pipe dream. So how do we rewire our systems, our practices, and our mindsets so our story reflects a greater convergence rather than fragmentation of effort? That, for me, is the great challenge before us, no matter where our life journey takes us. In that sense, the global movement of outrage on the part of ordinary citizens against an increasingly unfair and unsustainable society, joined up with practical, creative, and committed social entrepreneurs, will ensure that Humpty Dumpty is not recreated, and that when our story is told, when my story, your story, our collective story is told, it will be about depicting the triumph that occurs when human ingenuity, empathy, and integrity rise to dominance together to address unprecedented threats. Thank you very much.